Friends, family, how are you all doing today? How you guys doing today? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Yeah, so we're about to get back to where we left off for those who are interested in the story for the event. So long, Adele. What's up, Ark? I'm glad you're doing well, bro. I'm doing well myself. Thank you. Yeah, I'm in wake up mode right now. I slept a little too long. I almost overslept for this. But we made it. We're here. Just a few more days till Relink. I know. I know. We're almost there. We're almost there. Isn't it 10 p.m. at your time? No, it's 8. And I work a full-time normal job during the day, so I needed a nap. That's why I'm always like tired when I get back on stream, because after work I take a nap. I hope you do the in-game survey before the event ends. They seem to listen to surveys nowadays. Yeah, they probably feel like they have to with all the other games creeping up. That day job grind is tough. Yeah. Yeah, man, but that's what we got to do. Saturday morning there is in CN. There's a New Year live stream. Yeah. I think a few people tagged me in it, and yeah, a few people tagged me in it. And then there's something else going on this weekend. I'll find out. But yeah, there's There's that live stream, which I think I'm going to stream. I'll probably do that. I mean, if you guys are interested in that, that is, you know, if you want me to stream it, I'll stream it, you know. That's only if you guys want me to, you know. Alrighty, let's see. Put this away and then we can get started. The quarterly live streams are always hype. Yeah. I don't even know where CN is at, to be honest. I don't remember nothing, but that's probably a good thing because I'm soon planning on doing the next chapter, but I just got to get through these big games that are coming out first. Do you know Fear and Hunger game? I know what the Hunger Games are. I don't know what the other stuff is. All right. Send me a link to it in the Discord. It's another one of Dust's siblings. Hey, okay, we'll check it out. We'll see. Hopefully it's another thickie, you know what I'm saying? If it's a dude, then he better be cool as hell. I think the tickets for Anime Expo went up today. I hope I can make it. I can't promise anything. Last year was sheer fate. Things just lined up at the right time. All right. Good morning, Siesta. Today is August 16, 1099. The humidity is 75%. Visibility 18 kilometers. Wind blowing south-southwest. Estimated 15 days until volcanic eruption. While it's a fine day outside, we would like to remind everyone to refrain from going into the water beyond the coast outside the nomadic city. Remember that the calm surface of the sea hides countless hidden reefs and undercurrents, just like many troubles beneath the surface of a calm life. Here's a little pick-me-up for this Sunday morning. Life always goes on. Brought to you by the Bones and Bones Band. I'm not singing it. 7 a.m. wake up from a dream, kissing the one I love. Open my eyes, same old story. Sunlight and trouble after me. No. A real fan would say, I guess I'm not a real fan. You thought that was going to work. Welcome, our first customer of the day, as expected. Are you bringing me any better news than an erupting volcano this fine morning? I'm bringing you darkness. The news I bring wouldn't be so bad if you would be less stubborn, Harley, ma'am. Don't call me ma'am. I'm not that old. I'll give you a few minutes. Just because it's nice outside. What's the story this time? Employment subsides and tax breaks? Forget it. Oh, they're going to get rid of her store. And what employment are you talking about exactly? We moved to the city center? Can't be any worse than a shopping street with no tourists. You're not the only one on this street, Harley. And some of your neighbors are willing to sign this memorandum of understanding. And I won't be the only one giving you an earful. I suggest you people figure out what the folks who live here really want. 2 years ago, Herman told us about this bloody volcano. This bloody volcano was about to blow. 2 years later, the volcano is still here, with nothing to show for the trouble that the people of Siesta have to go through. Except for guys like you, coming out with a nice job at City Hall. The Y volcano isn't just a house, it's a home to me and 3 children. We've already had to move once on account of a volcano. Herman can't make us move again, especially it's not clear he's sober when he tells us to. Harley, this isn't just a one-person's home. This is my place, my life. Don't tell me what to do or I'm gonna kill you. I love this song. Perfect timing. All right, Costa, or should I say Mr. City Hall? Excuse me, are you still hiring singers? You're looking at a Siesta volcanic Origium slug. Living in the volcanic habitat has caused them to evolve vastly different characteristics and habits from Origium slugs elsewhere, a matter of considerable interest to biologists. Interestingly, the activities of these Origium slugs continue to follow the patterns of Siestian volcanic activity. Even though they have been removed from their native habitat and placed in a temperature-controlled box, it is a prominent example of how organisms and their environment interact with each other. Okay, Comey. Thanks for coming through. Not bad, Elifia. I don't know how to say her name. Swire, are you here on vacation? You could say that. Here to enjoy a rare summer break. What about you? This might be the first time I've seen your researcher side. I'm just here to help with the museum archives. What is going on with my brain? It sees other words and then it just fixes it. You seem to have the attention of the tourists. I even saw people taking notes. And I have a question for you too. Would you tell me more about these exhibits? Wait, she cares about that. Why? And am I imagining things, or is Swire more interested in land prices around the museum than the exhibits themselves? Yep. Land prices. Mr. Dolly, why are you? No need to look surprised. I came because there are a lot of pictures of volcanoes in this house. What is a land price? How much you have to pay to get a piece of land? To get a piece land. The more prosperous a place is, the more expensive the land tends to be. Interesting. Humans put a price on land? Volcanic craters must be the most expensive then. Actually, no. That's the other way around. Or not really. Anyway, is it really okay for you to be here with so many people around? There's nothing to worry about. Dolly takes a little leap and lands on Swire's head. Swire? What is it? Why are you looking at me like you've seen a ghost? It's nothing. Oh, your hat's a little off. Let me fix it for you. See, she didn't notice it at all. Isn't that astonishing? It's rude to stand on people's heads. I know. That's the annoying thing about dealing with you humans. It's why only those who interest me can perceive me. Less trouble that way. It's getting late. I'll be going. Don't forget our arrangement. Oh, that was funny. Aya. Hello? Aya? Oh, sorry. I got distracted. Aya. Your new nickname. I just came up with it. Give yourself some time to relax. You're in Siesta after all. We can go to that hot springs together. Delivery for the museum. Anybody home? Hello? Package for the museum. Can you sign for it? Oh, okay. From Lithuanian. William University. Probably Professor Keller. Huh? The box is filled with documents and samples with a letter inside. Half of the envelope is missing, revealing a photo with edges of which look most bitten off. Is this Mount Anna? Yuna? That sounds better. Excuse me. Is there a problem? This letter was sent from Lithuanian, and this is the delivery address. Everything should be in order. Do you know who the sender is? Or when it was sent? Sorry to bother you, but this is important. The sender's information should be on the envelope. Well, oh, I remember now. There was a letter with a damaged envelope. The original messenger for this batch called in sick. The letter was already like that when I got it. This was the only place I could think of when I saw a volcano on the envelope. I know as much as you do. If there's no information about the sender on the letter, there's no information. Sorry to trouble you. How have you been? I'm doing fine here. It's been a long time. I miss you. The volcano is a spectacular sight. The winds are strong at the peak. Love, your father. The crooked words behind the photo seem to have been written while wearing thick gloves, making it harder to tell the writer's handwriting habits. The ink, letter, and photo all show clear signs of age. Now she looks all serious and shit now. She looking through the box, I think. Looking for something? Are there any notes from my father in the museum archives? Professor Katia? Words. Professor Katia? About what? Anything, as long as it's his handwriting. Let's see. Keller left some research materials from William University here, but Professor Katia's focus is on Originium arts. So I'm not sure there's much about volcanoes. Volcanic plates, Originium energy conversion in volcanic activity. Data model for volcanic eruptions. All notes from Professor Magna. Wait, this data model for volcanic eruptions doesn't seem to be muddy. Muddies? Muddies, chat? She opens the notebook, but finds only photocopies of research papers and spreadsheets. A few pages seem to have been ripped out of the end of the notebook. I don't remember having seen this notebook before. No, oh, muddy means mommy. Okay. Yeah, I know Katia is the dad. They just said that. I was trying to figure out if it's muddy or muty. I didn't know how to say it. God, I feel like something's happening as I'm trying to read. I don't remember having seen this notebook before. Me neither. The topic is up Professor Kadia's alley, though. What are you looking for, Adele? Is it urgent? Khan, can the letter be delayed so that it only reaches a destination years later? Yes, I think that's a thing. It's not unusual for international mail to be lost, but if you're talking about a delay in several years, I think that's possible though. A delay of several years. A lot of strange things have happened these past couple of days, but I think if it was sent from Lithuania to Volcano, maybe I'm overthinking it. It's not healthy to shut yourself in a room day after day. You should go take a walk if you feel like your head's not entirely clear. I happen to have something that I need to help with. Do you know what obsidian is? Volcanic rock. Yes, obsidian mining was once Siesta's main source of income, but it was banned many years ago due to the impact of overexploitation on the environment. The ore samples were left behind when Siesta was relocated. The estimated time of eruption may be more accurate if we can find obsidian extracted from the volcano in the past 2 years. Not that it has any real meaning other than to shut the city council up. Keep investors happy, I guess. But we can't go near the volcano to collect obsidian samples, can we? That's why we need a special channel. A what? Let's say we'll be dealing with an eccentric customer. That's why I needed your help. Hello? Welcome to the Obsidian Hot Springs Hotel. Bed, metal, or bath. The price list is right there. Just leave the money on the counter and you can go in. What a beautiful place. Why does it have obsidian in the name? Man becoming excited because obsidian is the soul of Siesta. Why? The solid yet refined texture, the rich and warm color, its rare beauty captivates anyone who gazes upon it. Every piece of its obsidian is unique. Do you get it? It's a treasure of nature, the essence of volcanoes. Are you interested in obsidian too? Yes, I am. Uncloth fools call obsidian a commodity. Commodity? Come, let me show you my collection. No need to be shy. Let me see. Shall we start here? Thank you for the explanation. May I ask if you have any obsidian for sale in your collection? Huh? No, absolutely not. This is a collection. Do you know what a collection is? Oh, he's bored now. Collections exist to be admired by someone who truly appreciates their beauty, not to be bought or sold. So you're one of those uncloth fools too. I guess there's nothing for us to talk about. But that's enough, Pelipper. Khan? I'll take it from here. You again. Sorry we're closed for today. Have a good one. Be reasonable, Pelipper. Siesta banned obsidian mining many years ago, but we're well aware that you know how to get more. We don't need much for volcano research, and I'm not interested in all those ornaments you have. I just need a few that have been dug up from the volcano in the past 2 years. This is for Siesta. Come on. Act like a normal person for once. There's nothing to talk about. I don't need you to tell me what's the proper Siestan thing to do. Sorry, I couldn't. It's okay. Let's go. Hey, you girl. 1 second. You look like you're easier to talk to than that bespectacled man, moron. Bespectacled moron. Bespectacled moron. Have you changed your mind? My stuff's not for sale, but it just so happens that I do, in fact, know a source. Is he holding some in his hand? Is that what I'm seeing? Thank you. Don't tell anyone about this. Of course. Adele puts her foot forward excitedly, but her path is blocked by a sudden appearance of a creature. The little black sheep before her strolls leisurely towards the shop's exit while chewing on an old Siestian sign. Suddenly, it steps slow as it sets its eyes on the sign outside the hot spring resort. It opens its mouth, bites a chunk of the address, then continues its leisurely stroll. Hey, why are you eating signs and addresses? Addresses. Don't tell me you ate the address on the envelope. Why's the music? Oh.
Contempt for the law is a crime. The words of my codex will prove their own worth.
I won't sleep on the job.
What? Ah, okay.
Here I am. I'm listening. There you are.
Ah.
Magna will dredge up a ritual. There you are. Now's the time to help everyone out. This time, we can make up for the missing data in the last report. Here I am! Take aim! Here I am! Can I get away from me, please?
Oh crap.
This gavel of justice is weighty. Spero che siate pronti.
Here I am! There you are!
There's probably an easier way to do that, but whatever. Where should we go today? We've been banned from swimming in the hot springs. How about we get a few more guys and play hide and seek in that plate? And it said we shouldn't go to the shore. I want to go to the volcano museum again. We couldn't find Dad the last time. No point. You won't find him. He's where Innes is working today. Wait, what? Hey, where's Innes working today? Jeez, that did not look right. It's Wednesday. He should be at Mr. Tom's shop in the afternoon. The drink shop? Chocolate. Strawberry. All right. Is that a new flavor? What does cake flavored ice cream taste like? Can we have one? Tom says only 1 scoop per kid per day. But you don't need ice cream. Can we have yours? Don't be like that. Innes is always working hard. I'm not a kid anymore. But it's so hot today. There's less than 1 scoop left. By the time the ice cream reaches your mouth, it's not fair. Yeah, what should we do? It's so hot today. Cake flavored ice cream sounds great, doesn't it? Expectant look. All right, you can have 1 more scoop, but only if you promise to be back home by dinner and help Harley set up the table. Okay. You say that every time. I hope you still have an appetite by dinner. An ice cream cone floats by the girl. She stares in amazement as a piece of the ice cream melts in the midday sun. The strawberry flavored ice cream drops, forming a puddle on the ground. The invisible creature steps on it, leaving behind its... What? So they definitely aren't figments of her imagination. They're definitely like real, like other people can interact with them. What the fuck? I think an ice cream just ran away. Ice cream ran away. I think it was strawberry too. Does that mean we get another scoop if we catch it? One ice cream, please. 3 gold certificates. No freebies? We're a business here, ma'am, not a charity. Coffee flavor, then. Thank you for your business. Surprised to see foreign visitors at a time like this. Maybe you underestimate the charm of this place. Or aren't you enjoying the summer? Back home, kids your age are hanging out on the streets having fun. It's hard to be the big brother, I guess. Gotta make a living. You know any instruments? Instruments? I didn't even take singing lessons. Does a kalimba count? Kalimba? I think you go well with a saxophone. Doesn't sound like I could afford it. I'm in a good mood. I found a new job. Will you chat with me if I buy you a drink? Sorry, I have to get to my next job. Come to my family's shop if you want to chat. Dun, 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 dun. Bison. You mean the logistics hub was help me sell my flower? Oh my, wow, flowers is what I saw? Will help me sell my wares to other countries? Not only that, buying will be easier as well. You'll be able to procure fresh ingredients straight from the producers. For example, yeah. That doesn't sound too bad. Now they're trying to talk everybody into selling their locations. Will you accept relocation then? And can Mountain Dash Logistics expect your vote in the upcoming public opinion survey? Sure. Really? I was planning to move to the city center anyway. Being able to buy Victorian clothes more easily sounds appealing. Thank you for your support. I won't take any more of your time. No rush. Don't you want to learn more about my fragrances? I know just the right ones for a cute boy like you. Okay. he looked nervous. Hey kid, Emperor, are you here on vacation? Oh, the rapper. Okay. Okay. Vacation's a state of mind, and I'm on vacation every day. Vacation's a state of mind, and I'm on vacation every day. Who's staying in an ordinary place in the summer like this, though? Now that's all secondary. I'm here to take back what's mine. These dumbass sheep stole my favorite album. The one that won me the gold. First time I hit the Obsidian Festival. Emperor is basically ancient in age. Sure, Dolly's in a real small club of entities I can actually talk music with. But I gotta give him a piece of my mind for letting his clones run wild in this world. He really think that his kids can hit the soul the way my music can. Excuse me, who's Dolly? Man, forget it. I'm talking a conflict beyond moral comprehension here. Mortal comprehension. Wait, what? Anyways, what's got you hanging around these parts? And what's that smell on you? Like you rolled yourself in a Sargonian rainforest mud puddle 3 times, then fell into the champagne tower at a cocktail party. That bad? Mountain Dash Logistics wants the rebuilding project for this commercial district, but we have competition. Oh, you playing a game of turf war here. Where's Earl? He just dump all his work on you and run off on vacation? I wouldn't put it that way. Anyways, good luck, kid. Maybe swipe the stock he's holding when his back's turned. Give him a little summer surprise. Maybe we'll have something to talk about next time I see him at a party. Oh no. Can he see the... Yeah, he can. Oh, hold the conversation. I think I saw 2 sheep. Hey, give me back my album. Sheep? Okay, this is getting interesting because, to be honest, I didn't think other people other than her could see them. But wait, Swire could see them in the trailer. Oh shit. Trailer can be exaggerated? Yeah, that's true. That's so, like, I don't get what's going on yet. Is the little black sheep still here? It's slow. It couldn't have gone far. Huh? The old sign over there too? You ate the address on the envelope, didn't you? The furry creature wanders down the street, eating street sign after street sign. Little black sheep. Wait. Did you eat the envelope from that letter to the museum? Little black sheep. Passers-by turn around and look at the girl who's crying out frantically while chasing empty air. She hardly has time to care for appearances as she huffs and pants, almost tripping over herself. Little black sheep, wait. Finally, done with this batch. Really got to be more careful about asking someone to take my shift. I paid him good money only for him to make so many mistakes. What's the next place? Hey, where'd the address on the envelope go? Did someone tear it off? What's that? Wow, so they really are interacting with everyone else. What happened to the addresses? I go out for a minute and now they're all gone. Good thing I have the records on terminal, but seriously, what a bother. Me and my rotten luck. Well, I guess there's nothing to do but check one by one. The next shift is almost here. Better hurry. Run, Ennis, run. Run and make your dough. Take care of your siblings. Run into each other. Boom. Look out. I can't stop with so much stuff on me. Hey, whoa. Darkness. My leg. Hey, you okay? Are you alright? Wake up. Doctor. Is there a doctor around here? She must have been running fast, and I don't think she could... Yeah, she probably can't even hear him calling out to her like that. When are you going to get proper treatment, Ennis? Proper treatment? I'll go with you to Rhodes Island once I'm done with this. My family can't do without. Proper treatment? A doctor shouldn't be hiding the identity of a patient. I understand your difficulties, but being responsible to your family means being responsible to your own health. I know what to do. All erypathy patients eventually die, don't they? All of us eventually die, erypathy or not. The end is simply clear for people with erypathy. What eventually happens to people with erypathy? The symptoms exhibited by late-stage erypathy patients may differ depending on the location of the condition. Oh, so this might make it worse. Siesta might be making it worse. For example, erypathy has damaged the hearing of of the girl that you brought. I knew there was something up with, man. She's almost completely deaf without a hearing aid. I hate to say it, but your iridium crystal formation is near your heart, and it could be life-threatening if not managed properly. Well, at least that means I'll have all my faculties until I... What? Say that again? And I'll deliver you to Rhodes Island by force right now. Just kidding. Thank you, Dr. Ceylon. Here's the money for both of us. I'll be going. Bye. He's dying? I didn't know he had a erypathy. The sun casts its rays on the bed. Adele slowly opens her eyes to the sound of muffled conversation. What's up? What's up? You're awake. How you feeling? You were knocked out after bumping into someone on the street. The young man brought you here and left behind all the money he had, saying it was for your medical bills. You must be careful, Aya. The reason you passed out was low blood sugar. I gave you a physical anyway, and I'm sure you can read all the data on your erypathy yourself. Thank you, Dr. Ceylon. I'm feeling fine now. Can I go? No. You're staying here for the rest of the afternoon. No going anywhere. I have a few patients to visit. You stay put. Rhodes Island will hear if you're not here when I get back. I guess I lost it. What was the little black sheep trying to tell me? Adele sits up on the bed. The photo falls out of her pocket. How have you been? I'm doing fine here. It's been a long time. I miss you. I'm fine. How are you? Dolly. Oh, okay. Vatty, Muddy, and a few... Vatty. Vatty like dad? Vatty, Muddy, in a few years, I'll be the same age you were when I was born. What was life like for you at the time? Thank you so much for... Okay, Yeah, I kind of guessed it. Drip, drop, tears fall on the paper. Adele stops writing and crosses out what she had written down. Shift's about to start. Where are you? There's a lot of stuff to move. Almost there, almost there. Mr. Ennis, the Hot Springs Hotel shop that you asked about is now available for purchase. Will you need to pay a deposit? You will need to pay a deposit by the end of the month if you're still interested. Before the end of the month? All right, I'll get back to you. Ennis, are your brother and sister here with you? Brother and sister? It's almost dinner time. If they're not back yet, tell them to come back soon. All right. Dagnabbit. Yo, this... Yo, that kind of turned things around. Like, he's dying? This stupid car. Freaking hell. Are you okay? What are you doing here? Taking a walk. I followed the tourist guide recommended route, but the shops listed aren't any different from those in Lungman, so I was about to go back. Were you picking a fight with this pickup truck? The engine's old. Igniter doesn't start well. Let me take a look. Someone's blocked the vent with a ball of paper. Who could have done it? Let's see. A flyer? Must be some kid's practical joke. Well, I've got to be on my way, thanks. One moment. The mark on that box on the passenger seat and on the flyer. It's Rhodes Island Pharmaceuticals, isn't it? Yeah, man.
I think we did all right.
Okay, now I was wondering why they were focusing the story around him. But now it makes sense. Now it makes sense. He's infected. Oh, man. Sometimes we forget how deadly Aripathy is. Yeah, yeah. It's getting darker, yeah. Welcome to Arknights. Yeah, yeah. What's funny? It's not funny. Oh, the music. Do I have him? I don't think I have him. Yeah, I don't get him until 5. Do business, Chaotic? Nah, not right now. I'm trying to finish this story. No, I can do that on yeah, I have to finish the story first, or finish SL5 first. Is the minigame good? Because you guys keep on asking me to do it. Is it good or something? The business only takes a few seconds. It gives a lot of rewards after all. Oh, okay. Yeah, we can do it on stream. Easy money. It's interesting, I would say. Easy to do. It's confusing. So this is the Rhode Island Celestia branch office. How did you know? I happen to have a few friends at Rhodes Island. You're a tour guide, aren't you? Don't tell me you're giving tours of a pharmaceutical company now. I was driving a guest. Save me the excuses. It's dangerous for an neuropathy patient to hide his identity regardless of reason. It's against the law, even in Siesta. Yes, I know. But what am I supposed to do? Then you worked so many jobs and swindled me because of neuropathy? And family. What happens to me doesn't matter, but I worry about what happens to them when I'm gone. It all makes sense now. It never seems like he has enough money. He's all like, even when she handed him wads of cash, he just, no, I gotta go to work. It makes sense now. I just need time until the shop moves and we have a new future. Don't look at me like that. I'm not asking for your sympathy. No, I just remembered how much you charged me the other day compared to the average taxi price here. Well, you lied about being a normal tourist. Oh, you've got a sharper tongue than one would think. What do you want? Let's make a deal. You saw that chap from Mountain Dash Logistics the other day in the bar. He's my competitor. We're competing for the rebuilding rights in the commercial district, and he has some home ground advantage. I need some local help to even the odds. You work for me, and I never saw you today. How's that? You're trying to blackmail? Now. There's no need for such language. You scratch my back and I scratch yours. And don't worry, you'll be paid. I don't need a handout. And I'm not giving any handouts. All I want is a fair deal. What's your deal? She just told you. Oh, he means specifics. I run a clean business here. We don't want to do forced relocations and the... Wait, is she trying to take over the commercial district so people can keep their homes? If everybody wins, so much the better. So there's always going to be controversy when it comes to rebuilding, but I promise that I'll do better than Mountain Dash Logistics. We've already worked together once after all. May I count on your vote? I just want my family's bar to be relocated smoothly. Deal then. Wait. Got it. Okay, she's the people who don't want to move. She doesn't want to force them to move. While the people who do want to be or are okay with being relocated. Got it. Never mind. I got it. Oh, and one little word of advice. No matter what you have to deal with, neuropathy treatment is not something that can be delayed. You should make up your mind soon. Aren't you concerned about dealing with an infected? I have a friend who's infected too. Oh man, it's like clicking why he's working so hard and everything. He's okay with dying. He's just trying to make sure everything for his family is good. Damn, man. It's almost closing time at the museum. There are no tourists, but the audio tours continue to play on loop. The massive mountain boulder remains silent in the empty gallery. The Normans left behind thousands of photos and samples. The rebuilding of the villages around Mount Una. They visited more than 100 volcanoes across numerous countries. Did you really see it? Yes, I saw the ice cream come in here. You just wanted to come to the museum. I knew he wouldn't find it. He was lying to us. He wouldn't go to all these places. How did you get in? Admission is closed. Sorry, we'll be going. Have you seen my dad? Your dad? We're looking for an adventurer. He went to a lot of places. In the photos he sent us, there were volcanoes, snow, mountains, hills, and the nomadic cities. His photo might be in the volcano museum. What's your father's name? Chuck. I've never heard of a volcanologist by that name. Maybe you should ask elsewhere. I may know your dad. What are you doing here, Adele? And you look awful. You've seen him? You said your dad was an adventurer? Where has he been? I don't know. He always sends back photos when he visits a place. I think the last one was Sargon. Sargon, I knew it. My parents were volcanic researchers. They told me a story about when they were surveying in Sargon. Jeez. They quickly lost their way in the thick branches and leaves in the rainforest, and it felt like they were wandering around the stomach of a great beast. Just as they thought they would never get out, they saw a man with leaves all over him. Are you lost? Do you need any help? He pointed the way for them. And took them out of the rainforest. They even saw the sight of sunny rain. My parents were really thankful. Thank you so much for helping us get out of there. What's your name, sir? The man brushed off his leaves, took a photo of the rainforest, and said, No need to thank me. The name's Chuck. I'm taking this photo to send to my kids. And that's how the photo made it to you. Really, sounds made up. Of course it's true. I think I have a photo here somewhere. Adele digs through the papers and takes out a photo of the Naaman smiling at the camera with a few blurred figures behind him. Look, here's your dad. I'm still not sure that's actually my dad. I can't see him clearly, but I hope he's my dad. That means he's helped other adventurers find their way and sent us a photo. What a cool dad. I didn't know you were a storyteller. Just repeating something I heard from my mom when I was little, with a few adjustments here and there. There's no reason for a professional volcanic survey team to accept help from an amateur. The story sounds entirely unscientific. Science exists to bring hope to people, doesn't it? Well, we can't have them running around the museum like this. If their parent or guardian isn't here, I'll take them home. You look tired, Adele. You should get some rest too. Come kids, I'll take you home. Khan, I think I should do it. But you, it's fine. Let me do it. They look lonely. I'll keep them company. Ennis, where did you go? I found out where Dad went. Make sure that you tell your family the next time you go out. It's you. Huh? I'm the one who ran into you today and knocked you out. I'm Ennis. I'm their brother. Are you okay? Any dizziness? Dr. Ceylon said, she said, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to run off, but I had to go to work. I'll pay your medical expenses. Dr. Ceylon told me everything. It's not your fault. Your little brother and sister must be hungry. You should go home. Thank you so much. What's your name? Adele. I'll remember. Little ones, don't you have something to say to Adele? Thank you, Adele. The mischievous boy reaches around the little girl's neck and pats her opposite shoulder. Huh? Who's there? The girl looks hesitantly at the troublemaker next to her, who pretends nothing has happened, but could not hold back his laughter. They chase each other into the shop, into open arms of their mother, then run back like frolicking beastlings, while their mother tends to dinner being cooked on the stovetop. Adele breaks out in a smile. That's so nice to see. Mr. Ennis, do you know one Mr. Pelipper? The Volcano Museum needs obsidian for its research. I heard you may be able to acquire some. Damn, he just can't keep his mouth shut, can he? Could I buy some from you? You helped me so much. I should repay the favor. I dug these up around the volcano 3 months ago. They don't look great, but maybe they'll be useful for your research. Thank you very much. However, I must ask you to stay away from the volcano. If you know anyone else who's mining for obsidian, please tell them to stop doing so. Mount Siesta has entered its active period. Even if it hasn't erupted yet, originium activity in the area continues to increase. There's a risk of erypathy infection without professional... Is that how he got it? Without professional protective gear. Is that how he got it? Trying to make money for his family. Oh, shit. Well, There's a laughter coming in from outside as the two children chase each other on the streets as their shadows stretch in the setting sun. Ennis gazes at his siblings as they go further and further away, and subconsciously touches the spot on his chest where he was scratched by the originium. Alright, I promise I won't go anymore. And thank you for playing with my siblings. That should have been my responsibility as a big brother. It's okay, they're very cute. I had a good time too. By the way, your sibling said your father hasn't been home for a long time. He's a adventurer, traveler, explorer. It's not like he's gone off the grid or anything. He sends postcards and money back on a regular basis. He can't be present without actually being there. However, by the time we get a letter from him, he's already off to the next place. All we know is that there's someone out there going from one corner of land to the other. Sometimes I want to see for myself where he's been. Harley raised us here while running the shop. But she says that life is a journey and everyone chooses the sights that they want to see. If you don't mind me asking, why are all three of you all different races? I speculated that they weren't really related, but I get it. Well, we're not blood related. All three of us were adopted. No need to look at me like that. It's not exactly taboo. People come and go every year. Some seeking a new life, some seeking romance, many leave in disappointment when they find that life here isn't all it's cracked up to be, leaving behind children like us. I can tell your siblings love you. It must seem strange to outsiders, but for me, family is family. Ties of blood aren't that important. I don't know what my birth parents looked like. Maybe they abandoned me, or maybe they loved me and got into an accident. My new parents didn't hide anything from me. The little ones will be told the truth too, once they're a little older. Adele looks at Harley, working in the shop, and Ennis' siblings, who are already shadows in the distance. Everything is warm and peaceful, like a dream. The obsidian feels heavy. She turns sideways and wipes a teardrop from the corner of her eye. How long were you planning to hide it from me, Ennis? Alright, I admit, I've thought of remaking this place into a hot springs resort. I promise I won't try to do it behind your back. I won't do anything without your permission. No, she's talking about the infection. Oh no, she isn't. Okay. Once you gotten everything in order, once arrangements for our future have been made the way you wanted, then you'll leave your mother and your siblings behind the way you cleared Drunker out of the bar. and find a place to wait for Aripathy to take you. Is that the journey you've chosen for yourself? Yeah, she is talking about it. Okay. You knew? I was waiting for you to tell me. Ines, you're all ready? Well, blame me and my fat fingers. I got scratched by Originium when I was digging for obsidian at the volcano. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. At least I was right about it. It was because he was digging for obsidian at the volcano that he got infected. It's all to make sure his family's taken care of, though. I thought I was good at climbing. Here, I learned my lesson. No, the only thing you learn is to hide things from me. And you're not half as good as you think you are at it. You got that look on your face that says, I'm going to finish everything, go far away, and tell my blissfully ignorant mother everything in a farewell letter after I die. You think it's cool? Now you got that look on your face that says, I can't even say that's not what's going on. I didn't think it was cool. I just felt like it's what I have to do as a big brother, as part of this family. After all, we're not... Even if you didn't do anything, you'll still be their brother and my son. There's no bargaining in love. If you insist on bargaining with me about this, young man, let me tell you that you'll be working off your debt for a long time. What horrible timing. What horrible timing. Oh, sorry. I thought some background music was in order for a scene like this. What horrible timing. Name's Bird. Why would you come in hearing people talk about some shit like this and try to play music? Or a resident singer now? You can afford a resident singer? No, but this one only wants to be paid a story. Your Casimir story was wonderful. It helped a great deal in understanding the folk tunes of this part. Can I borrow your guitar? Let me play a song. Why do they keep on trying to get me to sing? It's not happening. The evening mist covers the town. The rising new moon makes it look like a new place. My favorite place exists only in my sweet memories. I have nothing but my sweet memories. Go ahead and sing it. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. So you came here. How far can you see me from here? It's all dark, just empty seas. Not being able to see means you can imagine. There's actually an island on the far side of the sea, and everyone who leaves Siesta lives on the island. I'm a little scared. When we grow up, will our parents and Ennis leave us? He won't. Why they gotta do this? Why they gotta do this? Oh, this is making me sad, man. Ennis says we're an adventure team. A team that doesn't leave each other. We'll go back to old Siesta and many other places. You can't tell there's something on Ennis's mind. What? How do you have something on a mind? You're an idiot. The girl stands up and gazes in the direction of the volcano and yells with all her strength. Hey, old Siesta. I miss you. Will you stop being angry? That's kind of cute. It's a loss for the Obsidian Festival that your performance was not a part of it. It's nothing to be lost. Siesta's heard my music many times. I don't need to compete for attention with young people at a music festival. You're a Siestian with rock and roll spirit. In my case, I added the Siestian identity to a rock and roll spirit. Chuck and I met on our travels in Siesta. So it wasn't a lie, it was actually the story. I thought the Chuck part was the part that was modified too. We heard about the wondrous sight of the white volcano, how the entire volcano turns white like a marshmallow under certain weather conditions. We spent a year in Siesta without seeing a sight of it, but we fell in love with the city and settled down here, opening a little shop. If we couldn't find the white volcano, we could make one ourselves. So that's how the shop got its name. I thought you two came up with it on the fly. Dr. Keller has talked about the legend of the white volcano, but does it really exist? Might be snow if it's just the top of the mountain. But when you're talking about the whole mountain, I don't know of any phenomenon like that. Whether it actually exists or not is not important. The scene of legends has taken root in new soil, even creating a new legend of its own. What a beautiful story. It reminds me of an old song that was written in Siesta. May I? I really like this art. It's a long, long journey. I ride on a ship with a broken mast. My home is 100 miles behind me. How charming the summer sun. The north wind blows 100 miles, visiting the first volcano. We'll meet again along the forgotten trail. And you see the city volcano in the background, yeah. Oh, I remember now. This is it. The north wind blows 100 miles, visiting the first volcano. That's the north wind you were looking for? Having a tune play itself over and over in your head, but not being able to remember the lyrics is the 7th most painful thing in the world. I'm feeling much better now, thanks. Adele, who are you talking to? Myself. Just thinking about the north wind and the lyrics. But Siesta is north of the ocean. It should be south wind in the summer. I'm reminded of a story about the songwriter. I think that was back in 1060. His album Lost tells the story of how he got lost in the hills on a camping trip and had to be rescued. The album was a smash hit and commented how the singer couldn't find the north. Maybe he got his directions mixed up. Is that all there is to it? The events of the past can often feel like a joke. We just sing a snapshot preserved in time, but actual truth is elusive. That's why the present is so precious, isn't it? Ain't that right? What are you doing, Innes? Putting the sign up. You stubborn boy. A hand? Mom? This is really sad. I'm still like lost in the thing about Innes. This story's sad, man. This story's fucking sad. Can we get a happy story just once? Just once? It's a nice event though. Yeah, it is. It's really good. LOL. N-O. Shut the fuck up, Bombfrost. LOL. Happy story in Arknights. This is Arknights, mate. I know. That's what I'm saying. At least just once. Give me something positive just once. Innes stands on the ladder, lifting the shop sign. He takes the hammer and nail from his mother. And he goes to work pinning it above the door. The power switch is pulled, and neon illuminated words begin to glow against the sun's last light. White volcano? The original oh man. The original messenger for this batch called in sick. The letter was already like that when I got it. It's the only place I could think of when I saw a volcano on the envelope. It was supposed to go to White Volcano. Oh, fuck. I know as much as you do. If there's no information about the sender on the letter, there's no information. Later, Luca. How have you been? I'm doing fine here. It's been a long time. I miss you. The volcano is a spectacular sight. The winds are strong at the peak. Love, your father. Mr. Ennis, might this photo be from your father? My father? This is Mount Yuna. He really did go there. Mom, Dad sent a photo. Want to see? Write back to him and tell him that he loses his bet if he sends another postcard photo and not one that he actually took himself. After all, I raised my son to be cool, but all he does is steal other people's photos. Real adventurers don't do that. I'll bring these obsidian samples back. We should have a more accurate estimate of the eruption time. Glad to be of help. Adele, do you know why Keller called you to Siesta? Some of the exhibits in the Volcano Museum were connected to my parents' research. Dr. Keller asked me to help organize things. I'm not sure I understand your concerns. In their last days, my parents were studying the relationship between iridium veins and volcanic activity. There are many other people doing the same. Why would there be danger? I wasn't sure it was my place to tell you what Dr. Nauman tried to hide from you. But hide this any longer and you may never have the chance to learn the truth. In the year before Dr. Nauman died, her lab was frequently contacted by the personal army of the Lithuanian Kafust. I don't know if I said that right. Army. The Naumans were experts in iridium and ecology. Their research converged on the prediction and prevention of catastrophes. But someone may have seen another possibility in their research. Weaponization. Who was studying abroad at the time. So what I knew was limited to rumors and my classmates' messages. There was only one person who had access to their research. Keller. God damn.
Please double check your protective.
And why do they keep on doing this with the music?
Safe distance from the lava and give regular status reports. I won't sleep on the job. There you are.
ここ飯は食ってねえのか全力で来い相手のターゲットは誰かな
視界良好この矢は外れない気がする
信号は安定してあれが戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ
Now's the time to hey.
Golden Glow makes this way too easy. I might take her off my team. Ah! Yeah. Okay. I might take her off the team. I might take her off the team. Found it. Found it. Found it. Found it when the foul beast was singing. How's the weather today? All good until the bad happens. Time is of the essence. Our party is about to begin. Why did you only arrive just now? Me? Say no more. I can tell at a glance that you're different from the other mediocre people. I suggest you join our grand plan. Grand plan? What are you going to do? Where am I? Well, and why am I wearing Muddy's clothes? We'll find what we like most, carry it on our backs, and never take it off again. It is so very heavy. So heavy that I won't be able to strengthen my back, but it is very important. Why do you have nothing on your back? No, she does have it on her back. Good evening, child. Did you hear the bell? Bell? No. But that might be because I can't hear very well most of the time. Then you should come and join our party. When is it? Wait, was it when? Where is it? When the next bell rings at the end of the world. But before that, I have something to show you. What is this? I'm still kind of confused on like the significance of the sheep. Looks like my memory is correct. These stones, specimens, and red color photos. These are what you you've been brought here to see. A gentle creature walks forward with light footsteps. Look, these rocks have been alive for thousands, tens of thousands of years. They were buried here, deep beneath the ground, long before we were even here. They are so beautiful, so passionate. Though they are deep underground, hundreds of miles apart, they eventually came together and brought forth marvelous eruption. You love them, don't you? Volcanoes? I do. Volcanoes are rocks. They are all very precious treasures. But my dear Adele, what if someone used them to do bad things? What would you do? Bad things like what? A pretty nice party it was. A pretty nice party it'll be. The north wind we found. But where are the seeds in the ground? The ground. Oh, the party's about to begin. Adele, would you like to bring a rock to the party? Then let us make haste. What's wrong? What's on your mind? I'm sorry to say this, but Little black sheep, are you Mr. Dolly? I am Dolly, but I am also not Dolly. Who I am depends on what I am in your mind. There are some differences between you and Mr. Dolly. Are all of those little black sheep? No, we can't say all. Each and every one is unique, as is their connection to the world. Just as we refer to you. We would not call all of them Adele. Every Adele is unique. Okay, so why'd you invite me here? Because of the north wind. Because we wish to share the joys of harvest. Every participant in this party has been chosen, including you, my dear Adele. The things I've experienced the last few days have been truly mind-boggling. That too is a part of life. Are you happy right now, little one? I don't know. Let me take a look. I believe you are. Not very happy right now. Look over there. She is proof. The little black sheep looking down from atop the chest. A tiny, fragile creature tries to jump up. Once, twice. Try as it might, it cannot jump onto the chest. Is it alone? She looks very weak right now. Too weak to jump. Can we help her out? Not right now. Only when the volcano erupts, she will become herself. Is she also one of your kind? Yes. Eventually, everyone becomes one of us. I have a speculation, but I have no proof. I think these are the dead. Becomes one of us. Yeah, I haven't realized it yet. I'm still trying to figure out the significance of the sheep themselves. At first, I was thinking Dolly was like the mother or father to Aya, but I'm not sure. Oh, like spirit? Yeah, like the spirit of the dead in a way. That's how I'm seeing it, but I'm still not sure. Morning, Adele. Would you like some breakfast? Why do you look so tired? Want me to make you a cup of coffee? Good morning. I seem to have had a really long and strange dream last night, but and I'm still a bit out of it. You know what they say around here? The emotions that overflow too much during the day are left over for you to savor in your dreams at night. What was the dream about again? I seem to remember something about it being very noisy and lively. It's true. I really saw it all. Yes, I believe you. And because of that, you're not allowed to have ice cream for 2 months for sneaking out of your room at midnight. And midnight? And sneaking over to the land by the sea. Aw. But I saw a little lamb run into my room last night. And it took me to a place where a whole bunch of other lambs. They were a whole bunch of lambs, as fluffy as marshmallows, singing and dancing on top of a chest. If what you say is true, a flock of sheep invited you to their midnight party? Yeah, I think it makes sense. Because I've been a good girl. And she's just like, someone else saw it? A complete mess. Up until yesterday, specialty projects from various countries shipped by Mountain Dash Logistics had all been stockpiled here. If nothing unexpected happened, they would have appeared at the trade fair in a few days to show the tourist city what the outside world looks like. But now, there are overturned shelves everywhere the eye can see. Goods strewn haphazardly across the ground, dusty footprints stamped atop some of them. And he's like, what the fuck just happened? Yeah. How did this happen?
A trial in all its vaunted glory will not bring about any substantive change. It matters more what we do after the trial.
After the
Doctor,
trial.
I've seen what you've done and find it praiseworthy.
Praise me. Dance cover from Chaotic win. He likes Ian voice because he can actually. No, it makes it easier for me to get through the story. If I'm reading out loud to the stream, having English voiceovers makes the entire thing much easier, so I can just get through the entire story as quickly as possible. I like Japanese voiceovers, but yeah. Oh, you're talking about something else. Ah, okay. You know what? W is a good use here. I'll try her anyway. Oh, they were asking why I don't have Italian dub on the character. I actually haven't even heard the Italian dub yet.
Hey everybody, let's try to stay alive.
What the fuck is this? Oh, don't tell me I gotta fight these guys, man. I'm telling you, everything's weird about that and Mater no tail. She eats food and gets eggshell in her mouth. She takes her turn crossing a bridge and The rope somehow snaps. She builds a house, and a waterfall floods it. She goes fishing and gets caught by a big fin. Well, I remember Enam said something about being, what was it? Born under an unhunky star. I've seen this person before. Born under an unlucky star. Don't forget to give Mayer your thanks, you two. With the way you practically party on the job, who knows how long building these houses would have taken without her. Explosive. Ah, that's her. Okay. Okay, now it makes sense. The unlucky star thing. Okay, yeah. What's going on? How did the door explode? It's fine. I can fix it up ASAP. I was blow drying the glue on the hinges and probably fuzzed the... What? Glue? That's my wine pot. My old knot gave it to me. You moved everything over, right? Everything's here now. We spent all morning shifting it. I'm gonna take myself a good long bath tonight. All morning? This is fried of some kind of coffee? Yes, it's Siestan coffee. We've opened up a trade route with the Siestan merchants, and these are the first goods they've sent. Let me take a look. I think the instructions on these bags roast the flower seeds and coffee beans together. Siestans adjust the bitterness of their coffee that way. My grandpa made coffee like that too when I was young. I believe he was a Siestan, Miss and Mayor. Yeah, but we moved to Colombia so long ago. Once I finish work this month, I will have saved enough to catch a ride back to Siesta. Huh? I would have let Siesta merchants take you back if I knew. They left just over an hour ago. What? Nah, if I start messing around with other languages, you see how hard it is for me to just read English out loud? You're trying to get me to get familiar with other languages too? So I can get even more confused when trying to pronounce shit? Like, what? Later, FVA. Have a good one. Observation Diary. Mount Una, Northern Lithuanian, September 3rd, 1095. Goal of observation. Obtain first-hand survey data for the eruption of Mount Una. Calculate numerical originium particulate. I hate how there's no, like, I can't really read it. Particulate concentration gradient decrease in surrounding environment at the time of eruption. Establish a theoretical model. Estimated observation time, 5 hours. Observation team, Katia, Magna, Keller. Yeah, this is looking more sus on Keller's part. And an old notebook is sandwiched by a photograph. 3 people lined up in mountaineering gear. The 3 smiling faces reddened by the Alpine wind. I'll make sure to only speak in my native tongue if I ever meet Chaotic. Oh my God, Jesus. 3 people lined up. Yeah, I just read that. Professor Keller was there in the team lineup too. She was meant to be a member by all rights on that investigation, but the day before they ascended, Keller suddenly left the team and went back to William University. She withdrew just like that? Was there some reason for it? It was a mystery, and the observation diaries don't make a single mention of it. All we know is right after that accident, Keller showed up at a meeting between William University and Lithuanian government. What? Mr. Dolly, were you there then? You still won't pay attention to me until I find what you're looking for. You know, Mr. Dolly, have you heard of volcano watchers? They're the kind of flower that changes color based on a volcano's activity. It is the seeds of the flowers you're looking for. Or obsidian, maybe. With how they're buried in soil, the black crystals look a lot like seeds too, don't they? Nothing. Adele mumbles to herself, gathering no response, and the tremendous volcanic rock specimen before her is this tacturn. Is that tacturn? As ever. What is that word? Tacturn? Reserved or uncommunicative in speech, saying little. Yeah, she's muttering. She's literally just muttering. Am I just overthinking this? Mr. Dolly, I'll only be able to find what you're looking for that quickly if you gave me more of a hint. There's Keller. Adele, are you searching for something? No, Professor Keller. Keller watches Adele close the notebook and put away in the storage box. Adele hangs her head, picks up the other files around her, and buries her parents' notes beneath them. Adele, if anything is gnawing at you, you can come straight to me. Adele is silent for a spell. Nothing I could think of, Professor Keller. I'm here to catch you up on some matters. According to the data sent back from the Forest Sensor Station and analysis of the obsidian sample, we've concluded that the Mount Siesta's eruption may well come in a few days. Readings from the mountain have always been unusual. Active energy from its internal iridium veins peaked 2 years prior in the summer, then rapidly fell after, before once more slowly rising. Jesus Christ, words. We don't have much time left to prepare. We'll need to act fast. Oh, the volcano's erupting sooner. How lucky can we be? Mr. Dolly, don't jump out of nowhere. Adele, are you listening? Yes, I'm listening. Adele, I know with the ample experience you already boast as a scholar, pre-observation prep work amounts to little more than busy work for you. But please maintain your focus, okay? I'm sorry, Professor Keller. Oh, so Professor caught you playing hooky. Oh, yes. Have you bumped into any particular tourists in the museum lately? Did something happen? A whistling rock specimen in the hands-on area went missing. A whistling rock. One that sounded musical when blown through? It looks like we'll want to report to City Hall's people to increase security at the museum too. I'll keep a lookout myself. Maybe it's something about the weather. There's been a lot of strange things happening lately, and authorities say cases of people losing their own possessions have been unusually high. Yeah, the fucking sheeps. I was listening to the news this morning, and someone apparently took out a grudge on the depot at the unfinished plate too. They made a complete mess of it over there. Those damn sheep, bro. And they're dealing with it right now. Manager, we've run up the damaged goods. Nothing really unaccounted for. It's mainly notable damage on the outer box packaging. Aside from some foodstuffs, we haven't lost too much at all. Good. Noted. I'm sorry to have had this sort of thing happen in Siesta. It was caused by the carelessness of our own work. I can only ask this won't impact your thoughts on collaborating with us. Of course, If you do decide to suspend partnership, I'll report the full reality to Mayor Herman. Though in that event, I imagine it'll be tough on him to lose a business partner and tough on me to lose my job. Assigning blame is secondary. I first need to ensure nothing like this will happen again. It looks like people really aren't welcoming Mountain Dash's plans for the new plate. I'm glad I can still be wholly face to face with you to coordinate business. Excuse me? Given that the residents here accept redevelopment isn't meant to be part of your work at all. Mountain Dash Logistics' future collaborations with Siesta can't stand independent of their support. So they need their support. I hate how they say shit like this. I don't want the people to deem the redevelopment as a form of unilateral imposition. I mean, you're forcing people... What? You're forcing people to relocate for the redevelopment, right? So people aren't keen of that shit. That you're concerned at all is really gratifying. Things being what they are, I appreciate City Hall keeping an eye on security work around the warehouse. Fingers crossed, no accidents like this will be happening again. All right, I'll pass on your comments and make sure they lead to some action. For my job, my rent, my worried fiance's sakes, I thank you, Mr. Bison. If you have no other arrangement here, I'll be continuing my efforts to talk to the commercial district into signing the relocation. I'm like confused. Like, why wouldn't... Does he think that they're just okay with this? The people of Siesta? Or maybe I'm misunderstanding something. Miss Swire, I'm deeply sorry I couldn't show you proper hospitality when you paid a visit earlier. How has your impression of New Siesta been over your tour these past few days? He's doing the redevelopment for their benefit, and he doesn't think they're okay with it. But he wants to try and gain their favor before he makes any considerable moves. Yeah, I didn't think that he was doing it in their benefit, but... I guess what I'm trying to say, he would rather start the work when they actually want him to, so he's kind of waiting it out. Okay, then I am misunderstanding the situation. Okay, but the thing is, people aren't excited for this. So if he's doing it for their benefit, then why is he... Wait, no, because he has to wait until the approval is gained first. He can't just... Yeah, of course they're not okay with it. It's a bidding war between him and Swire. So he's not waiting it out. He has no choice but to wait. He's trying to win them bids. And are you sure it's the redevelopment is in there for their benefit? Because it sounds like it's just business talk, right? Yeah, but he's already moved everything. That's what got destroyed. He's intending to win, but even if he's won, he still wants them to actually just be all right with it. All right. Very clean, very eye candy, but missing a little sense of amusement, possibly even stiff. To be honest, I more prefer how it used to be. Very coincidentally, my daughter said much the same thing, but Siesta's been forced to leave its golden shoreline, which means it's only a matter of time before tourism fails and our economic backbone. Oh, pity. I was quite fond of that old Siesta fashion street. You're very much confident about partnering with Mountain Dash Logistics, I take it. I have just as much hope in the differing solution you provide, Miss Swire. On that note, your family's group maintains its Clarion reputation. It was a surprise, though, that their candidate for investment executive was you. I also just happened to learn that you've apparently registered a new business here in Siesta, operating in the construction, cultural, and recreational fields. What? Okay. Yeah, but he's already moved everything. Okay, I read that one. Also, the redevelopment, specifically, it will benefit Siesta, which would bring in more people and maybe even open up more jobs and revive Siesta. But the issue is that people obviously don't want to leave their homes and move to cities further in and start completely new. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, but that goes back to what I was saying. Of course they're not okay with it, and how should I word what I'm thinking? It's obvious that this is... It feels like it's just corporate. Yeah, that's how I want to say it. It feels like this is just corporate. And if he's just sitting here trying to make it feel as if it's all right to move and he's going to make sure that everything goes smoothly and this is going to be for the benefit of Siesta, well, very corporate. Yeah, see? Okay. It just feels like something's off with him. Of course, I don't know if Swire's doing any better because her plans are just kind of a mystery to us in a way. She's just kind of saying, "Oh, we're going to make sure that you're not forced to relocate." Like, I don't know exactly what she's planning. I know a little bit more of what Bison's planning, but it just seems very corporate. It just seems very, we're gonna make them feel happy until we get what we want, so that we can do what we want to do. That's how it feels. Bison is being slightly childish and seems to want everyone to be happy with this, while also getting that... Sorry, I gotta copy and paste this because that heart is in the way of some of the text that you're saying. He getting that bag, gamer. He wants the cake and eat it too. Got it. Thank you, Christmas. That would have worked if I didn't already copy and paste it, but thanks. Actually, no, that won't work. All right. I guess you've already read the story, so I'm pretty sure you know what's going on. I'm just placing my thoughts here and how I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to understand how Bison thinks these people are going to just accept what he's doing. Like, I don't understand. And I'm still trying to figure out why the sheep are in the fucking story. Like, I don't get the significance of the sheep yet either. There's other stuff I can't say obviously until you're further. Oh my god, how do I turn this off? You can remove the heart from live chat? How? How? It's no big deal. It's no big deal. I also just happened to learn that you're apparently registered for a new business here in Siesta, operating in the construction, cultural, and recreation fields. It appears your trust isn't quite in me, Mr. Mayor. You think I don't hold enough clout in the conglomerate yet? Of course not. The future is always in your hands as the young ones. Just the dealings we had with a corporation from Victoria happened to pop into my head. That was 30 plus years ago by now. Freeing itself from the swollen ambitions of Victoria wasn't a casual affair for the Siesta of then. Anyone even remotely familiar with Siestan history would understand that. And the sheer capacity you demonstrated in the dispute, Mayor Herman, still has politicians abuzz today. For my part, you don't need to be too anxious. I'm not here in any convoluted capacity. Besides, all I've brought are sincere partnership and more business opportunities. You, Miss Swire, intend to contest Mountain Dash Logistics for rights to develop the newly constructed plate. I, of course, am willing to see friendly competition from both sides, and Siesta is always welcoming of partnerships in good faith. I very much look forward to the proposals you submit at bidding and wish you pleasant journeys for the rest of your time in Siesta. After you're back in Lungman, please send your grandfather my regards. I'm not signing this thing. We've already moved once before, and you're still putting us through this rigmarole. I'm guessing that's like a topsy-turvy type. You're putting us through the ringer. How do you expect us to make a living once you shut our place down anyway? If the mayor can't give us a clear explanation, we're not even thinking about relocating? Or are you going to force us? Casa, you wormed your way into the city hall. Those bigwigs don't even live in the same universe as us. And now all you can do is jump when they say jump. You can't figure something out with us? Even if you're not here to take over your grandpa's coffee shop, we still need this street to make a living. We've been racking our brains looking for a way to spark business here again. Help us think of something, okay? Oh, if it isn't Mr. City Hall himself, here to kick us off our street again. Forget the moment you wore a fancy uniform just where you came from. What? Forget the moment you wore that fancy uniform just where... Oh, the moment you wore that fancy uniform, you happen to forget where you came from. Okay. I'm ashamed for your grandfather. I hate my job. Excuse me, is my ice cream ready? Coming right up. Sorry for the wait. Here's your quadruple scoop. By the way, that man who got his head chewed off, who's he? Never mind him. Just a little omen trying to tear our homes down. Damn. And this has to be something damn. Goddamn, that ice cream must go straight to her thighs. Got what I asked for. Yes, ma'am. Did anyone notice you coming here? Officer, I'm sorry to report, Lutt and Liv saw me. What? All right. Is that out of our systems? You can hand me this stuff now. Did you get down with the insiders like this cop too? It's kind of cool. This bag has general info on every shop in the commercial district. How many live at each? Roughly how their business is doing. The personalities of the owners you asked about. I've noted you down a little of all of that. And of course, he's helping just to make sure his family's taken care of. That's why he's helping Swire, because she's giving him a good deal to make sure that they're taken care of. In this bag is a series of Mountain Dash's recent maneuvers. Something about some kind of purchase of Siestan specialties. And they say they're selling them off to Victoria and Columbia. It's pretty decent quantities too. Also, yeah, it must be real depressing to see someone you lived with and grew up alongside basically demonizing you and calling you worthless after you get a job that you think helps them. Yeah, he has to take it every single day. Every single time that he comes down to try and talk to these people, he's getting nothing but bullshit from them. It has to suck. Well, good going. How'd you even get your hands on these Mountain Dash files? Totally simple. Just had to apply to be a freight trucker with them. But signs say that Bison Kid's trying to buy out the people's wildest way. This is making me. This isn't changing my mind. Yes, that does seem his style. Man is an inside agent. Yeah, he's in there. He's getting the stuff that we need. Suppose he manages to build a new distribution center here. Would the populace here want to switch jobs? And it's give me a curacao. You got it. What's got you moody? I can tell, actually. You're sick of it too, no? Hanging the sign back up again and all? You guys doing a little protesting that way? All this crap is a killer. The low falls next door were all over each other at first. Now they're arguing day by day about the rehousing. Here's your drink. One curacao. I don't know if I'm saying that right. There's negative interest in moving on the street. For the most part, yeah. Moving means planning a whole new life from scratch. We only just moved aboard the nomadic city. Even and a lot of us are still getting used to it. Even tourists are a rarity now, after all. Business is hard enough as it is, and plenty ended up unemployed. Move again, and life gets even harder. Innes shakes his head and gives up on the subject. Innes, if I wanted to run a place like yours, how much would upkeep be on average? Per month, about 500 gold certificates, just under that. That little? I can buy a lot of stuff secondhand elsewhere, or just make it myself. Plus, with how we usually conserve on our utility bills, it adds up to a lot less than you think. Sometimes it really makes me wonder, have rich people like you just gone your whole lives without much worry? Does a person just need enough money and then everything in life shakes out how they want? Money's a hassle killer, not an issue solver. If we have to move, then there's no choice. And what are you thinking? There's no other choice. Then what are you thinking? Once you get contracted for this plate, what are you going to build here? I'd rather ask you first. If a rebuild is guaranteed, what would you want this high street to become? Strictly in fantasy terms? A giant water park. We'd build this land's biggest water park, second to none. Maybe Might even draw in some tourists. That way, we wouldn't need to let this bar go either, probably. And plus, my little brother and sister have been hounding us forever about going to the water park. Oh, good idea. Is that all it takes? You make me feel like you're not even here to compete for real. Versus the Mountain Dash boy. Plenty who vied with me thought the same thing. And they all rolled over and lost. She's cocky. she's cocky. Swire's a visionary when it comes to business, it seems. I don't think she actually has a plan. I think what's happening is she's asking the residents here what they would want instead of Bison's approach, which is telling them what's best for them. Yeah. That's some kind of power. Ennis, help me paint the shop sign here. The trade fair is right around the corner and we need our storefront looking the best it can. Coming. You know, we still have some paint left over from last time. Bought a couple string lights for cheap a few days ago. Want me to go put those up in a bit? Sure. And if there's any paint left after that, give the tables and chairs and picture frames a new coat too. Let them live. We're saying they learned how to draw from someone, right? Can you tag them in too? I'm sorry, I'm thinking about this whole picture. Like that's why I keep like up and down, up and down. Sure, we'll do now. Hey Ennis, paint the sign in orange. Have eyes you can trust. This will draw in more customers than before, guaranteed. Costa forgets how he even got here. At some point since moving to New Siesta, this atypically architected building cropped up on this route home from work. Buried somewhere in him is the impression he'd handled his paperwork. The Volcano Museum? Why would people go to all the effort to put a museum for this on this luxurious plate? What's this study about volcanoes? Stop it. Nuh-uh, I want to see the big rock. I want to see the lava. Why you're desperate to see this stuff is a total mystery. Volcanoes are really cool. Cool. A phrase floats in Costa's mind. You can see such beautiful things from the tops of volcanoes. Vaguely remembers someone telling him. Can you name all these volcanoes? I can. Oh, can you name all these volcanoes? I can. Why would I ever need to know? Okay, I'll tell you. This one is Mount Tambora. This one's Mount Katla. This one is Mount Murphy. And this one's Mount Yes, sir. What? You were behind me and you just came up and said a thing you were... Sorry. You were behind me and you just came up and said a thing and you scared me. Sorry about that. How did I know that? I don't remember anymore. I knew. Mount Yasser. I knew that. It's the prettiest volcano on the land, and on top of it, you can see flowing lava everywhere. They're like gentle little streams. I got that all from a book. I remember it really well. But I can't find any science to explain stuff here. I need to show you how I got everything right. You did. You're right. Are we done? There's not even a pluck card in sight here. Like those little things that sit there and tell you what we're going. Yeah, that parent isn't happy about being here. Apologies on inconveniencing you on your trip. This exhibition area isn't fully arranged yet, but Explanatory text will be laid out soon. Yeah, okay. Placard? That's what I said. I just said it slower. I said placard. Placardee? Nah. Placard. 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 Whatever. Apologies for inconveniencing you on your trip. This exhibition area isn't fully arranged yet, but text will be arranged soon. No, Mr. Volcano Man, I'm not done yet. You got to keep listening. Costa is tugged by the hem of his jacket, somewhat helplessly stopped in place. He tries to explain that he really needs to go. He turned his head and reflected on the glass display shelves. He sees an unexpected face. You, Costa? You're back? The fuck was that? I ain't gonna be just a face in the crowd. You're gonna hear my voice when I shout it out loud. It's my life. My bad, I didn't realize there were customers in. That's weird though. How come someone's sitting in the cafe reading quietly while the Obsidian Festival's on? You mind if I practice guitar here? No, Grandpa will rag on me for bothering customers again. Maybe I just bide my time so I can get a new guitar later. Or sooner. I don't know where later came from. Sooner. What is that you're reading? A book about volcanoes? Is this pretty cool? Can you lend me it? Will you be here again tomorrow? I'm confused. Okay. I'm confused about that last part.
出発しよう
This is the position, right? I'm listening. I'm aware of what I'm doing.
I hate this. Okay.
Monster.
これ以上は進ませません。どこに向かい飯を食ってねえのか。全力で来い。
Here I am.
Let's begin.
Oh shit!
問題ないよ。いや悪いね。僕は別に信徒じゃないよ。
Gonna do this over.
早く逃げて。ぼーっとしてると逃げられなくなっちゃうよ。
Things are different. I don't want to hide myself any longer. This is the position, right?
ウォーミングアップはここまでだ。
Okay, so it's arts damage.
There you are.
It's arts damage.
Understood. Step right up. Plenty of surprises for everyone.
Oh, that's scummy.
There you are.
Elemental damage. That's scummy.
Sure. Magma will dredge up originium veins. Keep your distance.
This will be over soon. You've gone astray.
いや悪いね。僕は別に信徒じゃないよ。
視界でノリノリの曲でいくよ。Roger that. Step right up. Plenty of surprises for everyone.
Yielding is not an option.
Oh God.
This time.
Oh God.
Life
What the fuck? Oh God.
This will be over soon.
I won't sleep on the job.
どこに向かえばよろしいでしょう。
ターゲットは誰？
I am fighting for yielding is not an option. Monster.
問題ないよ。
Just in case any of them get by. Could I see those things like...
This will be over soon.
There you are.
What's your plan?
Oh wow, I was not prepared for this. Okay. Here we go. Here we go.
Naturally.
Here we go. This is when stuff gets good.
Will occasionally prevail. But mark my words.
I would have won that, but I want this to be smooth. I want this to be smooth.
All we can do is persevere.
Please double check your protective gear. Also, remember to keep a safe distance from the lava and give regular status.
Okay, watch this.
This is the position, right?
どこに向かまとめてかかってきやがれ。
What is it? I'm aware of what I'm doing.
Magma will dredge up originium veins. Keep your distance.
主の名を掲げ、この旗の元へ集え。こんなセリフを一度言ってみたかったんだ。
任せろ。
信号は、いや悪いね。僕は別に信徒じゃないよ。
Executing battle plan. What's your plan?
I won't sleep on the job. Huh?
It doesn't really matter that. You know what? Oh, I can't do that? Huh, okay, that's fine.
What is it?
Can I not place those anywhere over there? I only can place them over here?
Solidify.
Understood. Step right up. Plenty of surprises for everyone.
This will be over soon. What's your plan?
Let's take it slow. 私に任せて。そのリズムが今にぴったり。
Draw swords. Yielding is not an option. You can't stop me.
Understood. You've got until 3 to surrender.
Mission accomplished.
Okay, so I definitely have to put another caster on my team. Because that's gonna be a problem. Oh, it looks like you're all done sorting. Nice job. Mr. Dolly, shouldn't you keep an eye or two out on your clones? Do you know how much trouble they'll make for everyone? Letting them run amok like this? The fluffy creature stands by a container, its head stooped very low, seemingly conveying some apology to the person in front of it. I told you, not all of them are me. I did bring them here, true, but I'm only indirectly to blame here, right? So sorry. Just saying sorry isn't gonna fix this. If their merchandise gets damaged, what are the shopkeepers going to do? Your clones are being nuisances. Can't you do anything to stop them? I do actually have something. Under normal circumstances, I could choose to cry. Cry? Like this. I face into whatever, the sea, the wasteland, and lift 2 hooves up like this. And then I yell, hey, where are you guys? Come here quick. Like that. Adele, you're gonna have to help me for that. I've cried too many times, so sometimes they act like they haven't heard me. So we just have to call them over? We need something to lure them to, like ice cream here, or we've got balloons and skateboards and stuff. But remember, don't call them little black sheep or lambs. They won't even know you mean them. Dolly looks expectantly up at Adele. Hey, ice cream here. Hey, we have balloons and skateboards. Come here quick. What? Ice cream, is it free? Miss, is it true? I want strawberry. Oh my God. Is there some kind of event? Are you giving out balloons? No. Was it fucking with her? Adele turns, looking to point out the detour. Dolly jumped out onto the neighboring containers, running circles around them like a deflating balloon, but the pedestrians just don't see it. Uh-oh, something's happened. You're gonna have to get some ice cream with them to fix this, and probably buy balloons too, and ramble the streets and soak up the Siestan sun. Tough one, huh? But a big coincidence that I know of a really good ice cream shop. How do I lead the way? Mr. Dolly. I wouldn't say it like that. It seems like he was fucking with her. It didn't seem too serious. So this is how you coil visitors. This is how you coil visitors into your. God damn, what is wrong with me? This is how you coil visitors into your volcano museum. Buying ice cream for strangers. I think I like this. How do we spend our afternoon exploring the museum? Perfect. After that, we'll go for barbecue. Well, let's go. Thank you very much. Adele sees the group off and looks around, trying to find any trace of Dolly. In the stream of pedestrians, Dolly has all but vanished already. All that's there is a lone little black sheep, staring pointedly at a wallet turning into bills wandering tourists' hands. What's it about to do? Did it just steal the fucking wallet? Did it just steal the fucking wallet? Right as the tourist and shopkeeper are hanging, it leaps forth. And in one chomp, it makes off with the tourist's wallet. Oh my god. Huh? Where'd my wallet go? Someone stole my wallet. Huh? What is it? Dark or light? Just now, I didn't see anyone. Did you? Oh no, Mr. Dolly's not here either. I have to catch it quick. The little black sheep holding the wallet notices Adele, opens its mouth, and the wallet falls out. With a kick of its hoof, it goes sailing through the air and falls back. Wait. It's trolling! Like, what the fuck? It seems the wallet hits something with a bang, and a pebble falls. And a pebble full of holes shoots out from the little black sheep's coat. That's the whistling rock. What is... So it also stole the rock from the museum. The little black sheep looks back and the rock lands. It kicks again with its hoof and sends it flying straight back in. And after all that, it sticks its tongue out at Adele with an impish expression and turns to gallop down Fashion Street. Give everyone their stuff back. What? These things are little fucking thieves. Coin dealer. Eroded $3 coins, gold certs. Oh god, eroded $3 gold certs are rare collectibles here. They'll fetch a big price at a trade fair. Miss, are you sure you won't think about it? I've got a price I can give you. The dealer gestures out a number. Really? Could you take a look at this then? This is old. Higashinese? Higashinese? This is an old Higashinese issue. Higashi is Japan. Higashinese. I said it right. Okay. Yeah. Higashi. Japanese. Okay. It's a whole old Higashinese issue. Okay. I'll take it for this much. And this? A Gaulish copper liver? I'll take it too. Miss, what else have you got? Bring it all out. How much did you bring? Last one, I swear. The very last one. I'll take one more, and then I'm going home. Then take a look at this. After this, I can afford a whole new device. It's our own Sagorian mint. Let me see. Cavial. Yep. Is that valuable? Valuable? No. This is the end of our talk. I don't do any business with thin tails. You take all this back. I'm leaving. Wait, what? The dealer grabs a handful of loose coinage and furiously shoves it into Snowson's hands, attempting to leave. Wait, what? Did I miss something? He got a Gavial trading card. Oh. He considers Gavial thin-tailed. Wow. Racist. No, I didn't read that one. Yeah, I didn't read that one. I didn't get that. Racist. And stole the card. Stole the card. Suddenly, something speeds by, knocking coins right out of his grip. Money rains gold and glittering the high street pavement. Glittering to the high street pavement. After this, I'm done because I'm starting to stutter over every word. And before Snowson can yeep in surprise, a pink shadow follows right after, running into the distance. Aya? Sorry, Snowson, Yeah, don't even finish that. What the hell? Wait, my coins, I'm missing two. Don't look at me. Yeah, fuck your couch. Click, the fluffy creature stashes the gleaming little roundlets into its own wool. Oh god, what is it gonna steal from Mr. Eastman? I'm here to pick up my photocopies. Right, all these flyers of yours? You really put your back in, printing this much just to advertise your bar. $2.98, $2.99. That's exactly right. Here's the fee. I'm not taking money off you for this. I'll just say next time I drop in the White Volcano, mix me your house oasis. Heavy on the ground cardamom. Appreciate it. Can you help me change out my shop sign 1 minute? Of course I can. Thank you. And it's going to steal something from him. Which one is it going to take? Mr. Ennis. Adele, what's the hurry? Look out, look out. It knocked his ass out the way. Before Ennis can react, a giant force smacks right into him. Sent airborne for an instant. He sees Siesta upside down. Paper scattering everywhere. Ouch. What just... Fuck your couch. The little black sheep snatches a flyer in its mouth and resumes straight up. What the fuck? Mr. Ennis, I'm sorry. Huh? Several stare as Adele shrinks into the horizon, giving chase to a flyer blowing in the wind. Whistle. Oh, it's a whistle. Oh, it hears the paper whistling. Got it. Times are really a-changing. Youngsters have such urgent schedules these days. Weird. What knocked me over just now? I've never seen anything as strange as this. Crash. The Eastman print shop sign falls down and lands right where Enos was still standing a moment ago. Oh, it's him whistling. Okay. What the what is wrong with this sheep? This thing is it's fucking everybody up. Where did it go? It's like hide and seek. Mr. Dolly, this isn't the time to play around. If we don't catch the little black sheep soon, more people are going to lose their things. No. They aren't going to lose anything. They're just borrowing it for a little fun. They'll give it all back. Actually, Why do you never play with children your age? Are you just going to keep yourself shut up in a lab? Even on a summer like this? Mr. Dolly, I'm not a child anymore. And studying Mount Siesta is a very important job which I shouldn't be distracted from. But right now, finding these little black sheep is more important so we can stop them from causing a ruckus. I know how lonely children work. I know how many love using "I'm busy with work" as an excuse. This shop looks empty, but the little black sheep just... who are you? Excuse me, I lost my pet. It ran off. I think I saw it enter this coffee shop just now. Adele blabbers as she lifts her head. She sees Mockingbird Cafe in pretty type across the shop door. This cafe went out of business a year ago. This door is always locked. But I definitely saw it wriggle inside just now. Straight through. What kind of pet did you lose? A Beckbest. Oh no. Don't you associate my clothes with those animals? Okay, a Beckbest. Casa feels around in his pocket and pulls out a key, which he inserts and twists. With a few ancient sounding creaks, the door yawns open. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. It's dark inside. All the blinds are down, repelling as much sunlight from entering. The air stirs with dust and a yesteryear aroma of coffee. I'm starting to think these sheep, their goal is to try and get her to be a child again, I guess. I'm starting to think they're there with that specific purpose. Like they're all there for... That's the only thing I can think of. I really don't get the context of them being there. Because every single time Dolly talks to her, she says, I'm not a child again. Nah, I don't think it is. So of course, I'm so sorry to bother you. She thought that it would be in here. The sheep. That's fine. I was just here to pick up a few things anyway. The property deed should be right there. Are you the owner of this cafe? Not anymore. I won't be. This shop and all the shops on this street are due to be demolished soon. I'm so sorry. Don't be. The demolition isn't news to anyone. This is not in this cupboard either. Sir, what does it look like? The thing you're looking for. I can help you maybe. It's a red binder. It really is dark. Girl, are you sure you can see anything in here? What? This place closed ages ago. Might be tricky to get the lights on. It's fine. If we can find it. It's fine if we can find it. I'm not in that big of a rush. Carry on searching for your pet. I'll keep an eye out for you. Come on, girl. There are no clones of mine here. And no, whatever you're looking for. What? And no, whatever you're looking for. Got it. Off to the next location. It's all pitch black. I can't see a thing. Nothing like when we went surfing in Siesta before. So what does it look like? There's a pink and white Beck beast carrying a volcanic rock on it. The kind that whistles in the wind. Is it named Whistling Rock? Yes, it is. How do you know? Casa continues rummaging. He opens up a dust-caked cupboard, out of which falls a vintage guitar, smashing right into his knee. Sir, are you alright? The sound of the guitar's impact rings in the air, a lingering acoustic hum, as if someone was playing it. They sound just like that when blown across these stones, like you could perform music on them. I'm getting sidetracked. The romance. Whistling rocks are like guitars. How did I never think of that? Is your pet carrying one of those? That's an odd luxury. If I remember right, it's fairly uncommon. It took it all by itself. You're going to humiliate me. Don't tell people my clones are kleptomaniacs. Okay, if I see it, I'll get in touch with you. How should I go about doing that? Oh, thank you. Please contact the Volcano Museum if you can. I'm one of the staff there. My name's Adele. With another mysterious bump, and all the old odds and ends, and the cupboard slump into the landslide across the floor, burying the guitar beneath. Damn it. Are you sure you don't need help? Seems like you're not in that good of a mood. A book falls into Adele's view. Under the light of outside, she praises its title clearly. The Atlas of Terra's Volcanoes. Are you interested in volcanology too? No, no, it's not that. It's not as if I hate it. I mean, this isn't my book. Let's get outside for now. Do you work at the Volcano Museum? Do you know a Keller? I know Professor Keller. Are you friends? She used to be a regular here, I guess. One summer, she suddenly left Siesta with 2 other Lithuanians, and I never got in touch with her after that. How's she been? She's doing all right. The museum, right? She's doing all right. The museum, right? Right. Professor Keller's been occupied with survey prep for Mount Siesta, and the museum's still under improvement. She's very busy. She and you both work at the museum? Professor Keller is his curator. Curator. Now that's something. Well, if you can, please return this book to the curator for me. Where am I? Where am I? Find me if you can. Take the flowers in. Maybe behind them is where I am. The little black sheep frolics about before stopping by a street lamp. Bang! The little black sheep leaps into the air and before Adele's eyes vanishes like a cloud blown away in a breeze. With a ring and clatter, pebble, 2 coins, a sheet of paper, and a wallet all fall on the ground. Hide and seek. Mr. Dolly, not me. But hold on. I'm being asked to do something. Give me a second. Oh, wrong image. Sorry guys, people ask me to upscale images for them all the time because I got this software that upscales really quickly, so there we go. Okay. But you didn't spend all day cooped up in that museum. You went out for a walk, you ate ice cream, you bought balloons. They are there to help her out. The sun's fine, the people are wonderful, and you made a new friend, haven't you? That's the stuff of life. What is the seed you're after? Is this rock a seed? You need to slowly take your time. The sun tomorrow's just fine. Where am I? Where am I? Find me if you can. Is it one of these coins? What's on this poster? Letter of intent for relocation. Is coffee bean the seed, Mr. Dolly? Take the flowers in. Maybe behind them is where I am. Bang.
All units.
They're 100% there
I will hand the report to the doctor.
for her to feel more like a child in where they sent, like, what is the I didn't think it would be that short. Okay. Well, that's where we're going to end it today. The next time I go live will be on Saturday, because that's when the live stream for the live stream will take place, and then we can just continue this. So I appreciate you guys coming through. Thank you guys for watching. It got really stuttery at the end, but I don't know what do you mean? The stream is ending? Yeah, the stream's ending. Sorry. Sorry, Kicktooth. I'll see you guys again soon. Love you guys. I'll see you this weekend for more Arknights. And yeah. Wait, before we end, do the shop mini game? Sure. There you go. All right, guys. You have a good one.